Natrience, the alliance of nature and science.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our week 4 Natrience training call. Today is July 17th, and Sisel, Holly, and I are very happy to be back with you again today. Thanks for joining us. I see lots of faces who have been on all of our calls, so we're so excited to welcome you back to this halfway point in our Natrience training series of calls. So we do again have the lovely Sisel Maurer and Holly Colby with us on our call today, and we've got some exciting information to share with you today. We'll kick it off here with a quick description of what we're going to be talking about today. So last week, we spent a lot of time talking about the regimens. Sisel excellently covered the regimens for us and which products fall into each of these 4 steps. Last week, we went a little bit out of order because the target and treatment products, the serum and boosters, are so important that we wanted to really cover those first so that you could get a good understanding of all of those products. So today we're going to jump back to the cleanse and exfoliate step. And we've got 2 fabulous products that we're going to start out with here. So I'm going to turn it over to Sisel as she talks to us about the benefits of Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser.
Okay. Hi. Hello, guys. And thank you for joining us. I've been loving these Natrience calls that we've been having. And so much information, got to give it to the whole team there, putting all of this together. You guys are going to know this line inside out. And like Karen says, we've talked to you about the regimens, what each one is. And now we're going to go through those and explain them. Like I said, when you guys also get some of the training materials that you'll order, you'll see these same things in there. So it's kind of like just getting it all in your head. And I think you're going to love it. So we start first, of course, with our cleanse, which is the Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser. And I know this sounds so weird, but I love the name. And even Jelly Cleanser to me makes me feel like I've just got this very cool product. I love that Holly mentioned one day that it takes off makeup. I think when we have to deal with products that are Sisel safe, many times you can't get the ingredients in there that do a lot of the hard work. It's like colors. We can have some colors. We can't have fire engine red because that's, a color that we see causes cancer. A lot of these things that work hard aren't good for your skin. So I do love the formula of this cleanser because it does take off your makeup and the dirt, skin, and oils on there. So we'll just go through this. Obviously supports healthy skin. That's our number one focus in anything we do. So with us, especially women, but again, we have a lot of guys using the skincare line. I've been really surprised with the feedback I've gotten from there. So very cool. Remove dirt, makeup, unwanted oils, and impurities. Now, I also want to say too on this, when you talk about a cleanser, a very harsh cleanser will take these things off, but they'll also strip your skin of oils, the things that you want your skin to have the most, your own natural oils. My skin's dry, so I don't want an aggressive cleanser because your own oils really help with wrinkles as you get older. The more oily your skin is with people, and I know they hate that they have acne. The reality is people with very oily skin always have the best skin as far as fine lines and wrinkles. So you want a cleanser that's going to do the job, but not be very harsh. And I think this Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser is the perfect product for that. So eliminates dead skin cells, helps control oil levels, which we just talked about, promotes and maintains healthy hydration, what you want for your skin the most, and then can support skin's natural barrier and microbiome. Go ahead, Karen.
Thanks, Sisel. And I just want to expound a little bit on that last point that Sisel talked about, the microbiome and skin's barrier. So Sisel is very correct in talking about if you have too harsh of a cleanser, you're going to disrupt your skin's natural oils. You'd also could potentially disrupt your skin's natural biome and its natural barrier if your cleanser is too harsh. So Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser is a very mild yet effective cleanser that just really helps to balance out all of those things on your skin. So let's talk just a minute here about the microbiome. So, being in Sisel, we most likely all know a lot about your body's microbiome with our health products and our fitness products and all of our supplements and things that really help to balance us out. Your skin, being the largest organ of your body, actually has a microbiome of its own. So you think about your gut microbiome. Well, also in relation to skincare, think about your skin's natural microbiome. So your skin has this natural biome that is made up of all of these friendly microbiomes, trillions of these microbes that really are a very important part of your overall skin health. And when that's disturbed, that's when you can get irritation or sensitivity or redness, all of these things that are unhealthy for your skin if the microbiome is not balanced. So in this slide that we're looking at right here, we're seeing what a representation of a healthy and a balanced microbiome would be, with all of these healthy and important microbes that make up your skin microbiome. We're also seeing what the skin's barrier looks like. So your skin, the very top layer of your skin, is forming a natural barrier against the outside, against harsh environmental elements, against the sun, against everything that you're kind of facing every day or that you come up against every day. So one of the really great benefits of Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser is it, with an ingredient Holly's going to talk to us about here on the next slide, is it helps to balance your skin's natural biome and just really protect the microbiome of your skin. It's also helping to keep your skin barrier functioning at a normal level. So not only protecting against all these harsh elements, but it's also helping to keep moisture inside your skin, to keep your skin nice and hydrated. If you have a damaged barrier, then not only are harmful things going to enter in, but moisture is going to be lost through that damaged barrier. So a balanced microbiome and a normal skin barrier is our goal. And Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser, as the first step in our Natrience regimen, is really helping to set the stage for both of those things to happen with our skin. And then as we continue on and use other products, those other products are going to be much more effective. So Holly's going to talk to us now about the hero ingredients within Pure Balance.
Awesome. And hello to everybody. So glad that you're here. Thank you all for joining us. Makes it so fun when we have you here. Otherwise, it'd just be three of us talking to each other. So I just wanted to touch on, before we got into the key ingredients, hero ingredients here, on our logo and our tagline, it's Natrience, the alliance of nature and science. And I love this so much because, I just love the idea of taking things from nature that can benefit us, that's just given to us, and really using it in the right ways. And science has figured out the correct ways that nature can help us, and in particular, our skin, as far as Natrience is concerned. So as you look at these hero ingredients, you see the very first one on there is a coconut-derived cleansers. So we're actually cleaning ourselves with a very gentle and naturally derived cleanser. Then we have the sodium hyaluronate, which is a more readily available. It's more readily absorbed into the skin than just hyaluronic acid that's found in your skin, because actually we're applying it to the outside, so it has to be able to be absorbed. And this is very moisturizing, that adds to the plumpness of our skin. Then there's the gluconolactate. It's a PHA that gently exfoliates to help stimulate cell turnover. And then we have the Enantia chlorantha bark extract and oleanic acid. This helps regulate your sebum production and control shine and visibly reduce pores. So like Liesel was talking about with the regulation of the sebum production, that it's important that we're not completely stripping the skin of our natural essential oils, and that we are keeping that there to help with our natural skin health. And then there's the xylitol that helps support the healthy microbiome that Karen just talked about as well.
Thanks, Holly. One thing I just want to add on to what Holly said is talking about that gluconolactone. For those of you who were taking super great notes last week, which is probably all of you, we talked about this ingredient is also in the Go Clear multi-acid clarifying serum. It's one of the hydroxy acids that helps to stimulate skin cell renewal. So it's a PHA, which is a polyhydroxy acid, so a form of a hydroxy acid that's very gentle and just very gently stimulates that cell turnover. So in Pure Balance, we don't want a lot of exfoliation here. We want a very balanced cleanser that has a little bit of gentle exfoliation, and that's what that ingredient does here. And then you get even more of that, the benefit of that ingredient in your Go Clear.
Yeah, I just wanted to also add really quickly as well that that's one of my favorite things about this product is it just seems like it's the perfect pure balance of cleansing the skin, but as well as it's very gentle at the same time. My daughter has very sensitive skin and she's very picky about what she uses. She's 17 and just the other day, she's not very good about being like, yeah, Mom, you were right. But the other day when she told me that she needed more of this cleanser, to me, I took that as, yeah, Mom, you were right. This is the perfect pure balance. So anyway, I just wanted to share that.
And then within our first step, cleanse and exfoliate, we have our awesome exfoliant polishing peel. So Liesel's going to take us through some initial information on this product here. Liesel, you're muted.
Thank you. Obviously, I love Exfolium. This was my baby, my product that I brought. I have a couple. We all do, and we love them. I loved this product. I really felt like we needed a cleanser that has some very cool ingredients in there. When we talk about hero ingredients, many times on calls you'll hear us talk about actives. Those are the same things. Those are the things that do the very hard work within the skincare product. You've got other ingredients in there for mixing and binding and a lot of different stuff. Those hero ingredients are the stuff that we're all looking for. And Exfolium has a ton of them with lots of things you can use this product for. The second we brought it out, and Holly will talk to you about those ingredients, such cool ingredients. And this has definitely been one of my favorites for sure. It obviously, and I love that we call it a polishing pill. When Exfolium just came out, if you remember, we did a 10 things about Exfolium. It's really a multifunctional product. But as a cleanser, it's amazing. And the shine, feel, softness, and really, I don't know how, but it truly, because it's not a product that you're going to put on a moisturizer of ingredients in there, but you're going to feel like your skin just feels plump, hydrated, and feels more like a product than a polishing pill, as it says here, but supports healthy skin, accelerates cell turnover, which reveals newer, healthier skin, something everybody wants to do, keep your cell growing and revealing itself, healthy new scales like a snake, but it kind of is. Your cells helps prevent clogged pores, which can reduce breakouts and the marks they leave behind. I've talked on plenty of calls about my son who uses this product in the past for his acne. It's been amazing for that. Helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Again, there's a lot this product does. That's why we call it, 10 great things about exfoliant. Right here, we're truly concentrating on what it does as far as cleansing. Leaves your complexion looking brighter, helps skin more effectively absorb the serum and moisturizers. And that's such an important product because the rock stars of your skincare lineup, we'll talk about those, the serums, the boosters. If they don't have a skin that's prepared to take all those great hero ingredients, as we're calling them here, or actives, then you're just wasting that product. So our cleansers truly prepare your skin and leave them ready to take in whatever hero product comes after. So take it from here.
Yeah, thanks, Liesel. And I'll just echo what she said about Exfolium, how great it leaves your skin feeling. I remember the very first time I used this product after I started with Sisel, it was very different for me than any other kind of exfoliating product I'd ever used, because in the past, when I've used exfoliating products, a lot of them will be like a physical scrub that might have little particles in, or it might be like a a different kind of an exfoliating ingredients. But my skin would always feel very dried out and like very tight after exfoliating because it can strip your skin of all its natural oils. And the very first time I used this product and then I had to keep using it over and over because I'm like, am I really feeling this right? I felt like I didn't even need to use a moisturizer after using it. My skin just already felt so soft and hydrated and moisturized after using this product. I was amazed. So I really love this product as well. It's definitely one of my favorites in the line. And I want to talk a little bit more about the cell renewal process that Liesl touched on. So the very upper layer of your skin is called the epidermis, and that upper layer, the epidermis, it's constantly shedding itself of dead skin cells. And that normal skin cell renewal process typically takes about 28 days. And that's in, younger, healthy skin. As we get older, skin cell renewal slows down. So those dead skin cells stay on our skin surface longer. That's what can start causing that dull appearance, that your skin just doesn't look bright and healthy when you've got all of these dead skin cells that are sitting on the surface. And also in this image, I know some of you aren't able to see the image, but what we're showing here is an image that's showing kind of some different layers here. There's your skin. And then when you start getting all these layers of dead skin, and then you also get like dirt and impurities on your skin, maybe during the day, your products that you're using are not going to be penetrating your skin. So a cleanser is going to help. Obviously, Pure Balance Jelly Cleanser is going to help rid the skin of all the dirt and impurities. And then Exfolium is really going to come in and help to remove all of those dead skin cells and any impurities that might be remaining on your skin. So then all of the products that you're using afterwards, your treatments, your serums, your boosters, your moisturizers, they're just going to penetrate your skin so well. They're going to absorb right into that healthy skin. And that's where you're going to get the main benefits of all of these active hero ingredients that we're talking about. So Exfolium is a really great product to incorporate in your regimen a couple of times a week. If you have super oily skin, you don't want to exfoliate too much because exfoliation can actually, over exfoliating can stimulate even more oil production on your skin. So if you've got very oily skin, you probably just want to exfoliate lightly. If you've got really dry skin, obviously this product is going to help to remove all of those layers of dead skin cells that, like we said, can accumulate. So this is definitely a product that everybody wants to incorporate into their regimen a couple of times a week.
All right. And so let's talk about the hero ingredients in our Exfolium. So we have again, I want you to just pay attention to the naturally derived ingredients here. We have the salicylic and fruit acids that exfoliate to remove buildup of dead skin cells and promote cell turnovers that mimics more of that youthful cell renewal that Karen just went over. And then there's the bamboo and pea extracts, support skin's collagen and elastin production. Who doesn't want more of that in their skin? And then the sodium hyaluronate, again, in this product that is deeply moisturizing, and it will help skin retain moisture while supporting new skin cell growth. And then we have the niacinamide that promotes refined, resilient skin and a flawless, radiant complexion.
Thanks, Holly. I think it's probably that the hyaluronic acid in this product, along with the other great ingredients that really help it to feel like your skin is super moisturized and hydrated even after a good exfoliation. Okay, so let's move on. So we talked about the cleanse and exfoliate step. Now we're going to talk about a product that actually has a place within the target and treat step, the moisturize step, and the protect step. So Skin Dew Refreshing Mist is a product that really could fit into any of these categories. And when Liesl talked through the regimens last week, she reiterated that and really emphasized that you can all the different places within your regimen to use it. So Liesl, talk to us a little bit more about Skin Dew and its great benefits.
It seems like just another field. It's a remarkable berry.
I found out I was muted. Skin Dew is definitely one of our most popular skincare products that has not changed over time. One kind of cool thing about Skin Dew is a great product to prepare your face. It's also a great product to, after you put your all your skincare regimen on, it's a great product to drive everything in as a last step. And like Karen says, we have our regimens here, and we told you what we would put together. But just so you know, a lot of those kind of come with the understanding you have Skin Dew. You're going to use that throughout your regimens. It's a very important piece to it. I think I'd heard that, of course, you're hearing constantly about hyaluronic acid. Years ago, even in our previous company, that was like, boom, the product that came out or ingredient, and it was amazing. It still is amazing. And those hero ingredients that over time, through science and studies and testing, and then eventually using, really show that they're worth it. And this is one ingredient for sure. I think I'd heard Karen say that this had the most hyaluronic acid than any other product, which in our skincare line, which I love, because like I say, this is a great product. Look it up, Google it. You'll see so many things that this does. I love it in our other products, but especially in our Skin Dew. So treats, hydrate, protects your healthy skin. It's a pre-treatment, like I just said, that prepares your skin for exfoliation, serums, boosters, and moisturizers. It hydrates your skin for that smooth, soft, and youthful-looking glow. Protects against damaging visible effects of blue light exposure, which we've been kind of training on, kind of some new words out there. But once you start to hear them, you realize exactly with all the different things that we use throughout our day, blue light exposure is something that's happening to us probably almost the majority of our day. So very cool to think of as we see these issues and kind of take notice of how they're affecting us in a negative way. Such great products that we have on hand to kind of combat that. Protects against and helps repair skin that is exposed to harsh environmental conditions. So Skin Dew has so many different treatments. A lot of people with sunburn sprayed on. A lot of people will put it in their purse and just as a light refresher. So whatever Skin Dew does for you in our regimens, it's a very important process. There's a lot of people who can call Skin Dew a definitely multifaceted product that they use every day.
Yeah, and we've been having a lot of fun with this product, with looking at some really visual representations of what this product does. So I want to take you through a couple of these really fun experiments or demonstrations that we've done, one on hydration and one on blue light. So on this slide that I'm going to show you next here, we did this experiment with dried fruit. You've probably all heard Tom talk about why we don't use glycerin in our skincare products, because glycerin is an ingredient that can actually pull moisture from deeper within the skin to the skin surface, and then that can actually dehydrate your skin. Mineral oil is another ingredient that we do not use in any of our products because it's not a great hydrating ingredient. It doesn't really benefit our skin. So we did this experiment with Skin Dew where we took some dried fruit, in this case, an apricot. We did the same experiment with some dried raisins and with some dried pineapple. And you'll see some of those, these images showing up on social media here. So watch for those. But we put up this, you can see at the bottom of that image there, what the original dried apricot looked like, the size and the shape of it. We put that into a beaker of glycerin, one into a beaker of mineral oil, and then we put one into our Skin Dew Refreshing Mist. And after just a few hours, you can see what happens. Basically, nothing happens with the dried fruit that's in glycerin or mineral oil. There's no hydration happening there. There's no moisturization that's happening at all. There was no change in the dried fruit at all, even after several days sitting in the product. But after just a few hours, look at what the dried apricot did in the Skin Dew. You can see it plumped up. It got super big and plump and juicy. And that's really due to these benefits of this trio of humectants that we have: the hyaluronic acid, the sodium PCA, and the coconut water that are all found within Skin Dew. This experiment worked with all of the dried fruit that we tried. It plumps right up, and it's kind of a representation of what's happening with your skin. If you're putting products on that have glycerin or mineral oil, they're not helping your skin at all. But these really great hydrating humectants that are found in Refreshing Mist are doing that same thing, helping to plump up your skin, helping your skin look firm and healthy. So that was a fun experiment we did. And then if you happen to be at Mauer Mountain, you heard Tom talk about this blue light experiment that we've done. And we also, in our store, in our experience center at Mauer Mountain, we had this blue light demonstration that we actually did so that you could see this in person. But what this is representing, so first, let me step back and just talk about blue light. So blue light is something that, as in our day and age now, so many people are on cell phones or computers or iPads or any kind of electronic devices all day long. Blue light is being emitted from all of these electronic devices. Blue light is actually being emitted from the sun as well, just like UVA and UVB rays are coming from the sun. Blue light can have similar damaging effects on our skin as UV light can. It can cause hyperpigmentation, dark spots. It can cause lines and wrinkles. It can cause our skin to lose firmness and elasticity. So blue light can have all of these harmful effects on our skin with exposure over time. So we have a great ingredient that Holly's going to talk to us in a minute about. But with Skin Dew, we have this blue light protective ingredient. So in this particular demonstration that we did here, we have this little blue light card. When you shine a blue light flashlight right onto the little detection area on the card, that detection area turns blue. And you can see here when we shine the light in the first Petri dish on the left, there's water in that dish. And then the card is sitting under the Petri dish. When you shine the light through the water, you're still getting all of the blue light rays. Our ingredient, this calendula ingredient, when you put that ingredient inside the Petri dish with the blue light card under the dish and shine the blue light, nothing happens. That ingredient is filtering out all of this harmful blue light. And that's the ingredient on its own, very concentrated. But on that third Petri dish that you're seeing here, we have that Petri dish filled with Skin Dew Refreshing Mist. And when you shine the blue light right onto that card, it does not change color at all. So it's a very visual representation and proof, really, that Skin Dew is deflecting. It is inhibiting the blue light from reaching your skin. So it's a great product to use anytime throughout the day.
Thank you for explaining that. I love the calendula. It's Calendula officinalis flower extract. So again, naturally derived. The calendula is in the same family as a marigold. And I grew up with these in my garden all the time. And the first time I actually heard of a calendula was actually from he was probably 3 at the time, my nephew. He was going through my mom's garden telling me about all the different plants that she had in there. And one of them was the calendula that she used to attract pollinators to her garden. So this is like multifunctional flower. And I just love that so much when something beautiful in our yard can also really benefit us. And then Skin Dew also has triple action hydration. It's really power packed with the moisturizer. So it's got the hyaluronic acid, the sodium PCA, and again, coconut water. And these all help bind moisture to the skin, deeply hydrate, plump skin, and support hydration and healthy cell growth. And then there's also the xylitol again that supports skin's healthy microbiome. And Ectowin here provides cellular protection to the skin by defending against the environmental stressors. So just really helping with the skin barrier there. We had a lot of fun in the Skin Dew development and spraying ourselves often in the face with it, sometimes with a very nice stream of skin dew, like in the finished product, and sometimes not. And we had a good laugh with this one. And so I just hope that you all appreciate the fact that we went through that so that you can have a very nice, refreshing mist. And I think the smell is great too. I hope that you all agree. And then let's see, that's the last product we're going over today. So just wanted to remind you all that you can be added to our email list to make sure that you're up to date on all of our communications from corporate. You can call customer service to be added. That phone number is 801-704-6700. And to be added to our texting service, which is even a better way to get the communications more direct right to you. That phone number, you can just text Sisel in all caps to 385-327-7571. And then if you have any questions or you want to give us some feedback on our calls, anything you would like us to go over, you can email customer service at sisel.net, or you can call the customer service number 801-704-6700, or this call will be available you can call and listen in as well, or watch it on our YouTube channel. If you're wanting to call in and listen, you can tell others they can call and listen if they weren't able to make the call live. That phone number is 801-704-6800, and then select option 3 from there. Then we have our giveaways. So we will do a random drawing for 5 winners. Those 5 winners will get our 10-pack of the Tear Pad with the Natrience regimen cards. And then for next week's call, when you join, 5 random winners will get the Natrience tote bag. It's very cute. You can see it in the photo here. Oh, I actually have one. If you want to see it a little bit bigger, I have it. Oh, no, just wants to focus on me. Dang it. You'll just have to look at the photo. But we'll be giving that away on the call next week.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. Hopefully you learned a lot about the importance of cleansing and exfoliating, and then all of the wonderful varied benefits that you get from Skin Dew. Next week, we're going to talk about our moisturizers and all of the benefits and all of the hero ingredients in the moisturizers. So be sure to tune in and join us again next week, and then watch for your name to hopefully show up as a winner of our giveaways, and we'll continue to have some fun giveaways. But we're so happy to have you join us again, and we will see you all next week. Thank you.